know.
Well, guys, I mean, how much are you looking forward to this meeting on well, this weekend coming up? We'll start with Courtney.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. We have a lot of family coming into town, so it's going to be really cool. Definitely a special moment. Potentially getting the chance to play against my sister is one of the coolest things ever. So
What about you, Cassie?
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, we both have to win our games, right? Um, but we almost had a chance to play like against each other, like both players. But I think her being a coach and me being a player is something like it's different and also special in that way too.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
Courtney,
just
go ahead,
sorry,
go ahead.
just to add off that. Yeah, we didn't think we would be able to play each other in college because I'm 4 years older than her, but COVID came. I got the chance to have a fifth year, and if I would have stayed at St. Cloud, it definitely would have happened. But I decided to go play at Robert Morris and get my master's degree. So we didn't get to play each other as players, but like she said, like being a coach now, it's a completely different angle. And with her playing, I mean, I'm always trying to keep up with her games, and I've got the Badger women's hockey notifications on my phone. So during during our games, I'm kind of looking over to see if she's done any damage in the game. So, but yeah, it's going to be really special.
I mean, you'll be able, Courtney, to at least watch a little bit of the first game on Friday, right?
Oh yeah, I'll be somewhere in the arena watching. So.
Well, it's got to be weird because you, in one sense, you want to cheer for her, see her do well, but at the same time, you have to, pre-scout in case you face Wisconsin on Saturday.
Oh yeah, of course. So I've watched Wisconsin play quite a few times. So I think our pre-scout's going to be as good as it gets.
What was it like growing up there in South Lyon, Michigan? We'll talk about the Corpies in a second, but Cassie, what was it like? Did you guys play together at youth hockey at all, or was it just playing in the basement, playing on the ice surface somewhere other than like youth hockey or anything like that?
We never played with each other, but we were playing for the same organization because she was 4 years older than me. So we
And
never got to play.
that's Little Caesars, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we never played on a Little Caesars team together, but it was always in the basement or the driveway or out in the backyard when the lake would freeze over. We would go play out there. So we were always doing something together, no matter what it was. And I
Where,
kind of just learned from her. I was doing everything she was doing and just wanted to be just like her and my brother.
yeah, it mentions on the Wisconsin website in your bio that you looked up to Courtney. Why is that? Was it just because, being the older sister?
Definitely that plays a role, being my older sister, but she was doing everything I wanted to do, like playing for Caesars, and then I wanted to go play for Caesars. She would go to national camps, so I wanted to go to national camps. So it was just whatever she was doing. I was like, I'm gonna do that, but better.
Shots
Okay,
fired.
calm down, calm down.
I'm kidding.
Man, Courtney, for you to hear that, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean it's great, and being the older sister, I have a twin brother as well, so Cameron. So it's us three, and I mean we were super competitive, just me and my brother, and when Cassie came along, she was kind of like a wrecking ball in that way, where she wanted to do everything we were doing. I think she had skates on her feet by 2 years old.
What
So
what's your brother's name?
Cameron, and he'll
Cameron. You
actually
just
be
said,
here this
yeah,
weekend
yeah,
with
yeah,
his fiance,
yeah.
so it's gonna be really cool. So.
Um, were there any kind of fights that how competitive did things get, Courtney?
Oh, a little more than I might want to admit. But
Gloves
I
drawn?
do remember a lot of scrums happening out on the backyard rink. My dad would always shovel off a big spot on the lake, and he would come out with the hot water hose and just like as if a Zamboni went over it, and we'd go out there when we had no school with snow days, and I mean we would get into multiple fights, and oh that was a goal, that wasn't a goal, and there'd be checking into snowbanks, and it was a very competitive family growing up. So, but
Cassie, were the gloves dropped a few times?
Um, Most likely.
Definitely.
Half the time they would throw me in goal, and I
Oh,
had to play
Yeah,
goalie.
we'd throw her in goal and put on the goalie stuff and just rip pucks at her.
so, so
Made her tough.
you hated it so much you became an outstanding scoring machine there for Wisconsin there, Cassie.
Yeah, I couldn't stand getting scored on, so I had to go
Thank
do it.
God it didn't stick.
What was it like growing up together?
Yeah, I mean, like I'll take a second and talk about our parents here. So my dad was a minor pro and college hockey referee. So he was reffing right out of high school into juniors and a minor pro in college. And he met my mom, and my mom's a physical medicine rehab doctor. So, but she played every sport but hockey. But my dad definitely got us into hockey, and ever since then, they've been super supportive of us. And I mean, anything we've done would not be possible without them and their sacrifice. So, but just growing up playing hockey together, I mean, that's hockey brought us all together as a family, and I think everyone was kind of sad if we couldn't make every single game of each other's. So, but yeah.
Cassie, for you, what was that like?
Um, I mean, it's something special, like with our parents, like they make every game they can. Like last year, they're at almost every game of mine, and I know they went to visit Courtney too. But and then this year, they try to make it to every game. So it's just something I'm really thankful for to have them and the support system that they give me. And then just my sister, she's always watching and she cares. Like even when she's playing, she'll have the stats pulled up. She'll text me after the games or in between periods, maybe. So it's just really special to have that kind of support.
Does she give you advice at all? Like, does Courtney give you advice at all?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she definitely does.
Do you listen to it?
For the most part, yeah, I try to.
What kind of advice, Courtney, do you give her? I mean,
Um, well, it's tough during the season just because I'm not really able to watch all of her games, but I think it's especially fun when once our season's over, I get to normally go and watch Wisconsin play, and I just think I see the game a different way than a lot of players. So I think just like little tweaks here and there, it's just I think for her it's probably good to have another voice, in the back of her head, rather than some of the parents and maybe teammates and anything, but. As much as I want my team and everybody to succeed, I mean it's the greatest honor to have her as my sister, so I want her to succeed as well. So
well, she obviously succeeded last season with winning the NCAA tournament championship in dramatic fashion. Uh,
yeah.
Courtney, so Cassie, talk about that game and the way that unfolded, especially they're late with the penalty shot and then winning it in overtime. I mean, how thrilling was that? You're on the verge of losing to Ohio State, and then all of a sudden things changed.
Yeah, it was insane. Like those last 5 minutes of the game, everyone's kind of like, "Oh man, like what are we gonna do? Like we gotta somehow find a way." And then the clock is still ticking down, and Layla noticed the someone covered it in the crease, and she like rushes to the bench. She's like you got to review it. So it was kind of thanks to her, she saw that, and then we trusted our video guy to review that and look at it, and we called the challenge, and then we all knew Sims was taking that shot
Hmm.
just because she like that's her thing. So she went and then scored. Obviously, it was like insane. Half the team wasn't watching. But when we went into the locker room for overtime, like we knew we were winning that game. Like we had all the momentum. So it was definitely special to be a part of it and be able to like support my team and have my family there. And my sister and my brother was there. So that was super special. And just winning that is it's incredible.
Courtney, to see Cassie win the national title, what was going through your mind? Were you there that day?
Oh yeah, I was there. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. And I mean, I probably jumped up 10 feet out of my chair when they scored. But I mean, it's just a testament to all the work that she's put in, her team's put in, and my parents and I getting there and making sure we're there to support her. So it was amazing. It's just the best feeling ever to have your family and your sister succeed and all of us are so happy for her. So and continued success to come for sure.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, obviously the Corpies on the men's side, also from South Lyon. How much did you guys interact with them?
Yeah, so Carter, I've known him since I was 2 years old. Our moms were in the Moms for Moms group down in South Lyon. So me and him were playing hockey and mini sticks growing up, and I mean he's still one of my best friends to this day, and it's pretty crazy that we ended up here together. It's just insane. So it's nice to see him, and I actually played with him growing up as well, a couple years. And there's a funny story to go along with that. So, boys hockey, we were playing obviously, and springtime, you do the tryouts, you make the spring team, but then you have another tryout for the fall team. So I made the spring team, and then his dad cut me. His dad was the coach, and he cut me for the fall. My mom was so mad at him, and Tracy, their mom, was also mad, and eventually he took me back, and I was on the team in the fall. But that's just a funny little story with us and the Corpies. But yeah, so we kind of grew up together, and being here now is super cool, especially with Cameron coming here too. So it's been good so far.
Yeah. Cassie?
I wasn't like I don't know. I'm not as close with them as
Mhm.
uh Courtney is, but like when our families would hang out, it's just I don't know. It's cool to see that they ended up there and Courtney can kind of have people there she knows that we're really close with. So, and then yeah.
Mhm. Um, Courtney, let me ask you, what led you to coaching?
Yeah, so I mean when we made the switch, I started playing at Honey Baked for my 14U girls season. So my first 2 years of playing girls hockey, I was at Honey Baked. And then we switched to Caesars where I was on the 16U team and Cassie was going to be on that 12U team. So I was like, okay, I think I want to help out in any way I can. And we were at a lot of the same tournaments anyway. So I kind of just started being on the bench and being like a student coach with them since 12U. And at that time, it was Minot Rayom was the head coach, first female to play in the NHL. I'm sure you're aware of her.
Mhm.
So ever since then, like it just kind of took off, and I was like, wow, like this could be a really cool gig. Like once I'm done playing, and yeah, she was a huge mentor for me. Just playing the right way, being honest, and kind of just letting everything fall into place, and yeah, so that's kind of what got me into it. And I knew by the time I was 14 or 15, I was going to be playing college hockey. And then after that, I was like, I can't leave the game. So I'm really excited to continue this job, which doesn't even feel like a job to me, honestly. So.
Cassie, for you, I know you have at least two more seasons left there at Wisconsin. What's your future look like? Obviously, with the PWHL out there now, there's that opportunity. Would you like to maybe one day follow your sister to the coaching ranks?
I think yeah, for sure. I'd like being a coach would be like what I would want to do after hockey is over because it can't go on forever. But I think I after college I want to try and play in the PWHL and then potentially the national team, and then it'll all be over. So I think I would want to stay in the game as well. So definitely coaching is something I'm interested in.
What's it like playing for Mark Johnson?
Oh, he's a great coach. Like he's kind of a man of few words, but sometimes that's all you need, especially with a team that we have. Like a lot of the girls, we can just go out there and play. We don't really need like much, or and everyone can have chemistry. Anyone can play with anyone. So he's kind of there to help us, and to have him on the bench is super special, especially with his background and his hockey career and like his history is it's just special to have him behind the bench and
Does
just
he
trying to
ever,
make us all better.
yeah, does he ever bring up, the fact he was on that Miracle on Ice team and he played in the NHL for many years and his dad was a legendary coach there?
No,
No.
he never brings that up. He keeps it quiet. He's very humble, so you don't hear about that much.
All right. What would it like to be on Saturday playing each other for the Icebreaker Championship? Start with you, Courtney.
I mean, like Cassie said before, both of us have to win first. So I'll take it one day at a time. But I mean, obviously the goal, of course, is to play Wisconsin in the championship. And I just think the atmosphere with our parents being there and our family, and I think it's just going to be a really special moment. And I don't know if Mary confirmed or not, but I think this is the first time in NCAA history where a sister coach could play against a sister player. So something that's never happened before. And I know that my girls are super excited for me and the chance to have something special like this. And just honestly, just being there together in the same ice surface, same rink on a Saturday, which has never happened. So I don't have to keep checking the stats on that one, hopefully.
Yeah.
So but yeah, it's
Cassie,
overall special, and hopefully we can get a photo before the game and something that I'll cherish for a long time, especially with the win.
Oh, oh, please.
Oh boy, I smell a little feud here, but Cassie, for you, what would it mean for that to happen on Saturday in the championship game?
Yeah, it'll definitely be something special. Like she said, it's never happened before. So to be able to accomplish this would be like really cool. And yeah, maybe get a picture, but gotta win.
Well, guys, appreciate a few minutes. We'll see you this weekend, and looking forward to covering those games.
Ken, there's actually one more thing I wanted to
Okay,
mention.
go ahead.
So Tina, the assistant coach with me, she actually coached both of us at Little Caesars. She was my coach at 19U and Cassie's at what, 12U, was it?
Maybe 12 when we went
12U, and then
back.
she was also the strength coach for Little Caesars as well. So that's another connection there. So it's just it's crazy. All the stars are aligning here. So this weekend's gonna be super cool. But
Let me ask you one more thing, Courtney. I
yeah.
know it's your second year with the program, but what does it mean for this tournament to be hosted by Union in a new facility? Because, yeah, let's face facts. This Union women's program has struggled for years. Could never, get into the tournament in the old format with 8 teams. But with what Tony did last year, getting them to the quarterfinals, and then having this announcement over the summer that this tournament is going to be here. What does it mean to the program? What does it signify maybe nationally for this program?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely something that can put us on the map here, and I think that the brand new arena is just another thing that's, going in the right direction for Union College hockey, men's and women's. And just honestly, getting the number one team in the nation into our building is something super special, and just the chance to play against that kind of caliber of team, and obviously the special connection we have here. But again, it's just like I said before, it's part of the process to kind of rebuilding a team, and I think everybody's just super excited with everything that's been going on, and I think this just adds to it.
Okay, guys, appreciate it again. Look forward to seeing you guys this weekend.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. Appreciate
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
Yep. See ya.
Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Mary.